Okay, time to wrap it up. End of the week, end of the month. Call. Harry's got a good question right here, or Harvey. The market rallied to right here, so this buying took us to this point. 50 lot player. We had a little selling through here, a little profit taking, some short covering right here, stabilizing the market in this area from the 50 lot trader. More selling right here, and the market comes lower. So we have short covering from the 50 lot trader, and we said when we left that this market was going to spike, it would spike upwards. It did. We did catch that move, but it did not hold. So right off the high right here, you can see that the 19 lot or less trader, you can see that the velocity, the net cumulative ticks, went sell, and the price came off pretty quickly. You can see right in here that the 20 lot trader, when a seller started it selling right on those two and took it down to right here, did a little buying, took the market up, did a little selling, it comes back down. So I would say the volume is fairly consistent. The market, short covering by the 50 lot trader all the way, and new buying all the way to here, took the market up. Now the confusion comes when the market is heavily selling, and this goes blue, it's intervention by the Fed. They are supporting the market. They are buying it. They're not letting the bottom fall out of it. So in this type of selling right here, you can see that the 50 lot trader has buffered the selling and has pretty well stopped it. So the roller function of this is, can we get an 8-10 point move out of it? And if the market is selling, these guys are buying it, buffering it, then that's you can see where the Fed intervening in the market. Okay, how did we do today? Came in this morning wanting to sell 10, been wanting to sell 14s to 16. Those were our two sell points. On our buy, we had a buy at 2,000 and then at 95.97. So our first sell up here came in the 10 area, produced a nice trade. Buying out of the 95.97 area, winner right here. More winners right here. Selling the 10 area, produced a winning trade right here. This time 2,000 held, went all the way up, then our number 2 sell zone at 14 to 16 held, and the market came off bunch. So when we get into that last hour of trading too, not only you have to figure out the direction of the market off the short-term stuff, you have to figure out if there's a buying or selling imbalance. When you look at this, there's a buying imbalance. And when the selling starts, it can come off pretty quickly. So anyway, for the early calls this morning, buying the 95.97 area, selling the 2010 area, worked pretty well for us through this area right here. Did a good job of calling that. Pretty clear vision. Happened to work out nicely. Okay, this is higher low, slightly higher high right here, spike. We can get long, especially in this 90-92 area down in here, and we can certainly sell failure to get through the 10 to 15 area. So we can buy into weakness given the structure, but we're not going to be hesitant or shy about getting short either. DF2 screen. Now, looking at the overall shape of this market, even if we do an I split, the market, we had a P starting out. If we combine this and then the I period, the market rallied, took us up. We put them all together. We're looking at more of a B pattern than we are a P, which means this one can sell. So our information on the mini is conflicted. We've got F1 says it's okay to be a buyer. This screen says it's okay to be a seller. So looking at where we are right now, we're at 95.97, making the assumption that the 95.97, we're going to close here at 95. Then we've got this sell zone up here, 205 would be sell 1. And we're back to our 210 area for sell 2, give or take, top of value. And our buy area, if we were to close right now, we'd be trying to buy 90s, 92s, and then better yet, 85 to 87. We have news on Monday, ISM manufacturing and personal income. and ISM manufacturing will be the focus of the market. Now, because I want to sell the 05 area, and we're down to 92 right now, we're going to put a question mark at 2,000 because we are coming off pretty quickly. So 5 plus or minus 2,000, we'll put that. It just depends on where we close. If we close the market down here in the 93 area, we're going to be trying to sell 2,000. And we do have news that can impact the market. Something's going on. Gold is up. Financials are up. Something's afoot out there, and I don't know what it is. But this Greece problem is not getting any better. Greece has already told the EU that they're not going to veto Russia sanctions. They'll veto the Russian sanctions, and they want a new deal. And the Greek debt jumped from 16 to 19%. So could be Greece. I don't know what it is. Looking at this screen, the F1. Higher low, higher high. Definitely want to buy weakness to see if we can extend the range and take out this high right here. So we're a buyer on this screen. Looking at the F2 screen, definitely a P, definitely extending the range up. If we were to close right here, basically at 30.5, our sell is going to be sell failure to take out 4 to 8. And on the buy side, 25 to 21. And then 17 to 13. I don't think anybody's getting too big a hurry again to get red, dump their gold and holdings. Just something doesn't feel right out there. And again, I don't know what it is. But last time we thought it was sovereign debt, it turned out to be the Swiss National Bank. So when things are amiss, when things don't line up, somebody always knows. And you can bet your bottom dollar that the reason the big guys are not selling. And we've talked about it all fall. The economy is not as strong as the government bureaucracies are painting it. They were going to sell failure to take out 20, 24, then 31 to 03. On the buy side, 5 to 9, and then 29 to 1. Okay, taking a look at the big picture on gold. You got this move down that came out of the 94 area. We got resistance at 86 or at 82.50. This is an inside day, so that means trading range. Going to be looking at a very, very strong P on F2. So 85, 87, sell 1. That's where resistance is. And then our 90 to 92 for sell 2. Buy side, last rotate down, stopped at 75. So 75, 77, buy 1. And we do have the breakout right here. It's at 80. So if we got a real strong market, 80 is going to hold. And our 70, 72 for buy 2. Something is afoot, I believe, based on the way the markets are acting. So Russia, the Ukraine, Greece, my guess is probably Greece, but we'll know when it comes out. It's one of the things that we can do as traders. We can come in and we can look and say something's not right. We can make a may not know what the answer is, but we can make pretty good guesses that something is afoot. Okay, crude oil, we had a very, very strong rally, and this tells me that it might be something going on. Russia said that they could cut back 1 million barrels last week. They did meet with Saudi Arabia along with Iran on this last go-around. We have Iran and Hezbollah threatening Israel, saying they're going to take them out. Could be another thing. I don't know. But a very, very strong market, and start off at 44.25 this morning. We're up to 48. That's a $4 run. This is why you cannot trade these markets without protection. I mean, they can just go, and then you get like a deer in the headlight. You're frozen. You didn't get out when you should. The market will come back and let you out. No, it won't. Not going to let you out till you whip out the old checkbook. They never do. You know, oh, Lord, if you just get me out of this deal, I promise I'll never do it again. Doesn't work that way. When they've squeezed every short out of the market, then the market will correct. And correct it will. Got to have extremely deep pockets to take that tack, and it's a loser's tack. The opportunity costs are so high, it doesn't make sense from any standpoint, no matter how rich you are. So there's our buy-sell zones for crude, basically selling 48 plus and buying against 47. So this tells me it could be Israel. There were people killed in the Sinai in Egypt. White House just had the Muslim Brotherhood. You talk about bringing the fox into the hen house. Our Middle East policy, it has got the whole Middle East in flames. And it just seems like we go out of our way to support the guys that don't have our best interests at heart. Not that most of them do. But we side with the worst ones by our actions. Talk is cheap. Okay, we like selling the 50 area. We like buying the 75 area. So we're going to do that again. Buy one, buy two, 40 to 50. On the sell side, top of value is 40 to 50, sell one. And then 75 to 85, sell two. Like the short side of the market in the euro. Folks, that's it. Super Bowl is on Sunday. I have no preference one way or the other. I don't see how anybody can whip the Seattle defense. So if Seattle can have a little bit of offense, and they really struggled against Green Bay, then I think they can prevail. But Patriots are a more balanced team and certainly have more experience. So it should be a good game. It should be one of the better Super Bowls on paper going into it, and hopefully it turns out that way. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you bright and early Monday morning, 6:45 a.m. Central. I am out of here.